the cameras flashed. The crowd froze. And just like that, Hollywood had a new obsession. Join Jordan and Jamie as they uncover Hollywood drama, music industry shakeups, and viral influencer scandals. From red carpet surprises to social media controversies, we dive deep into the stories behind the fame.
Yeah, and for this deep dive, it is really just us and you.
Right.
We've got this massive stack of tabloids and insider reports right here on the desk.
Right.
And our mission today is basically to cut through all that noise.
Exactly. Because we need to figure out the actual mechanics of this high-stakes romance, like why Kim Kardashian's new man scares Kanye.
Right. The headline everywhere.
And I mean, it all started in March 2026, when the entire celebrity ecosystem just tilted on its axis over one single heart eyes emoji.
Oh, absolutely. Dropped right under Kim's Gucci Girl Vanity Fair Oscars post.
Right in front of her 353 million followers.
Which is wild, right? Because Lewis Hamilton, who is obviously a 7-time Formula One champion, is notoriously guarded about his private life.
Oh, very guarded.
So leaving that emoji is, it's the modern equivalent of a billboard announcement.
It's a massive public validation. But, my theory is that this isn't some spontaneous spark.
Really? What do you mean?
Well, if you look at the timeline, they met way back at the 2014 GQ Men of the Year Awards.
Oh, wow. That long ago.
Yeah, he was even at Kanye's 2015 Easter brunch. So it feels like a Trojan horse romance to me.
A Trojan horse?
Yeah, like he was this trusted fixture inside the inner circle for over a decade, just quietly waiting before making his move as the new leading man.
I see what you're saying, but I actually wouldn't call it a Trojan horse.
No.
No, because
Yeah.
that implies deception or a sneak attack. I think this is much more like a dormant volcano.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, that decade of friendship just provided a bedrock of safety. They get to completely bypass that exhausting, performative early dating phase.
Because he already knows her world.
Exactly. He knows her family dynamic and the intense pressure she operates under.
Right, but because they skipped that getting to know you phase, they immediately hit a logistical wall.
Oh, a massive wall.
Yeah, because if you are already emotionally invested but need a secure bubble away from public scrutiny, well, creating that bubble requires a military-level operation.
It really does.
But wait till you hear where they've been hiding out. And hey, if you're loving these Hollywood twists, make sure you're subscribed because we've got even crazier stories ahead.
Yeah, the logistics of their privacy are just staggering.
Tell me about it.
So, Kim is taking her $125 million private jet to the UK, while Lewis flies in via helicopter to a luxury estate in the Cotswolds.
Wait, just for a private couples massage?
Just for the massage. And when they need a different vibe, they lock down at the Amangiri resort in the Arizona desert.
Which runs, what, over $7,000 a night?
Yeah, easily.
But even then, they can't fully escape, right? Because we saw those blurry, Bigfoot-style paparazzi photos of them walking in sweatpants at Amangiri.
True, but the real slip-up happened at Super Bowl LX.
Oh, right, the VIP box.
Exactly. A lip reader actually caught Lewis saying his mom is, quote, excited to see her.
Wow, that implies serious long-term integration.
It does. But there is some friction. Reports indicate his ex-girlfriend, Nicole Scherzinger, explicitly warned Kim to keep her wits about his historically non-committal past.
Which makes sense. So Kim is demanding absolute proof of seriousness, right?
Yes, which explains these unconfirmed rumors about surrogacy talks. She is not leaving room for ambiguity.
And that's not even the wildest part. Later in the deep dive, we'll talk about the explosive reaction nobody wanted.
Yeah, because you can't have this level of high-profile romance without addressing the massive shadow forcing all this geographical isolation.
The Kanye variable.
Exactly. The reports say Kanye is absolutely terrified and furious.
I read he was bitter as hell.
Yeah, reportedly calling Lewis a slimy, two-faced rat and accusing him of creeping on Kim during their marriage.
Push yourself in Kim's shoes for a second. How do you navigate a highly scrutinized new relationship when your ex is a global wildcard who feels deeply, personally betrayed?
It's an absolute PR minefield.
Right. And Lewis wasn't a stranger. He was a guest in Kanye's home.
So every step Kim and Lewis take now has to be meticulously calculated using kid gloves. They are terrified of poking the bear.
Nobody wants a repeat of that disastrous, highly public Pete Davidson feud.
No, they have to protect her family's peace and his racing career simultaneously.
Exactly. Well, you've been listening to Starscope Report, where Jordan and Jamie uncover the stories shaping Hollywood, music, and pop culture. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories that keep the stars shining.
But before you go, think about this. Is this new, nature-filled lover-girl era genuine love built on a decade of quiet trust? Or is it a perfectly calculated PR masterstroke to rebrand a newly single billionaire while revitalizing a struggling racing legend?